Hi, welcome back to my channel. I have some Christmas DIYs for you today. And for this first DIY, I'm just going to take a box cutter and cut out the word peace from the middle. And then I'm going to give it a quick sand. And then I painted the tartan part with some Waverley white chalk paint. And once that's dry, I just measure out this ribbon and then cut it and then hot glue it around the outside. And then I got these wee reindeers from Dollar Tree and they came in a pair, and I'm just cutting off the little scarf part with a box cutter so that I can wrap the ribbon around and make a scarf, and also it will lay flat. So here I'm just measuring, seeing how it will lay before I cut it. I'm just cutting the ends to make it look nicer. And then I just hot glue it on, and I do the same for both reindeers. Next I decide what position I'm going to put everything in, and then I hot glue it all in place. Oh yeah, I was going to use those wee blocks to make those trees at the back higher, but I changed my mind. And I wish I had another one of those flat trees, and I would have put it in the middle. So if I see them again, I'll get some more and see what it looks like. And I paint on some Mod Podge, and then I sprinkle on the artificial snow, but the camera battery must have run out because I didn't record me pouring on the artificial snow. So then I remembered that I had another packet of these Christmas trees, so I decided to put the smaller one in the middle to fill it out. And then I just put a wee tea light in there, and I think this turned out really pretty. For the next DIY I have a cloche, and I just take the sticker off, and then I'm going to hot glue this piece of ribbon to the bottom, and it was the last piece of ribbon on the roll and it just fit, but there's just a tiny wee gap, but it's going to go at the back anyway. So yeah, hot glue that on. And then I found these pictures of Christmas Town on my Cricut Design Space, so I printed them off, and I printed off an extra snowflakes from the first picture to put above the second picture. Didn't go all the way around, so I had to print off another piece, another picture, and cut out a little piece to fill in the gap. And I also printed off Happy Holidays to put at the top. I just continued until I stuck everything in place, and then I put a little puck light in it, and it's a cute wee lamp. I found this 3 Wise Men gift bag and this photo frame, and I'm just cutting out the picture to put inside it, but I'm going to use the folded side since I am going to have to cut it down and keep the other side of the bag in case I want to do something else with it. So I'm just cutting it out and taking off these, well, the handle. And then you just have to open up the little tabs. I don't know how it was so dusty inside, but because it did have cellophane on the wrapper. It had a cellophane wrapper. So I'm just using the glass to see where I want my picture to be. And then I'm just marking with a pencil. And then I'm going to cut it out with some scissors. And then there's the two little holes in the top. I'm just cutting off a couple little bits to to stick behind them with a glue stick so that you don't really notice them. Because I didn't want to cut off the star, I wanted to keep the star, so I also had to keep the holes. And then I'm just going to paint the frame with some Folk Art Gold metallic paint, and I just gave it one coat. And then just assemble everything back together. And then I have a beautiful picture of the three wise men to go with the gifts I made in my last Christmas video. I have these two little pictures and I'm just going to take them apart, and I have this scrapbook paper from, well, it's a scrapbook paper pad but it's white brick, but it's like really faint and it looks more like snow. Well, I'm just going to say it's snow. So I'm just cut them out to put in the frame. I can't talk today. Put it back together, and then I found these little decorations at Dollar Tree, so I'm just going to hot glue them to the front of it, and that's it. It was really easy and simple, but they turned out so cute. And I kept the string on the snowflake one because it had a hole at the top, and yeah, I didn't want to just leave a hole there, so I just hot glued the string over the back of it. And I love these, they're so cute, and they took like less than 5 minutes to make. Let me know what you guys think and which of my DIYs is your favourite. For this next DIY, I take apart one of these little drawers from Dollar Tree, and then I'm going to make another little box shape with the tumbling tower blocks. So I just glue 3 together, and then I just start gluing them around the edges. And you could put a bottom on this if you wanted, but I didn't bother because you're not going to see the bottom anyway. So yeah, just keep gluing them around in a square. And I think it was Crafts by Caitlin. She made little presents out of these boxes, so I wanted some. So I stained them with the Waverly Antique Wax, and then I just attached some ribbon. I just hot glue the ribbon on. So I just do it this way, and then I take a longer length so that I can make this one into a bow, and I hot glue at the bottom. And I'm terrible at making bows. So yeah, after I did that, I just cut off the ends, and then I decided to put another piece going horizontal around the middle of the box. So you should do that first, probably. I just hot glue down the little ends, and then I just do the same thing for the next two boxes. And these turned out so cute. They'd be perfect under a little mini Christmas tree or on a tier tray or something. So I'm just taking the hanger out, the big snowflake, and then I have two different shaped snowflakes, and one pack had 8 in it and the other had 5 in it. So I'm just arranging them how I want them to go. I'm putting 3, well, I'm putting them like alternatively 3 and then 2 and then 1 on each side. And I have these half pearl stickers, and I'm going to do some snowflakes in the Waverly Antique Wax and some in the Ocean Waverly chalk paint, and then the stickers I'm going to paint with the Ivory chalk paint. So I decided to do the 8 pack with the blue and the big snowflake, and then the 5 pack of snowflake with the Waverly Antique Wax. And then here I'm just arranging the half pearls on the snowflakes. I do change it up a little bit once I start gluing them down. And once I've decided how I want to have the pearls, I glue them down with some gem tack glue. So this is how I decided to have my pearls. And I'm just gonna reattach the hanger from the big snowflake, and the other snowflakes came with some little hangers in them, so I'm just gonna attach them all. Oh yeah, I'm just going to put the extra one on each of these ones over the top of the hanger. Oh, and I ended up, after I made this, painting the back of these and putting more pearls on them. Because, well, unless you're having it flat against the wall, they will spin round. So I put mine back again. I put it up and they were spinning around, so I took it down, but now I've put it flat against the wall, so I didn't even need to do it. But if I want to put it somewhere else, then, you know, it's all the back's done. So here I'm just hot gluing all the pieces together. I'm trying to get them a similar length. And then I couldn't decide which rope I was going to use, but I ended up going with the brown coloured one. But if you guys want to make this, then you can use whatever rope you like, whatever colour you like. You could even just make all the snowflakes wood, or you could just make it your own. I have blue in my living room, so I went with blue. And then I just hot glue the top hangers to the rope, and I spaced them out 5 inches, but you could always put more snowflakes on if you wanted. Yeah, I'm just using the blub blub. I'm using the ruler to measure it so they're equal space apart. But yeah, you could definitely put another set of snowflakes in between all those if you wanted to. And I love how this turned out. It turned out so pretty. So let me know what you think of it, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.